All right, Shalom. All praise going on and goes into Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, Bashim Rakak Dash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. This is another edition of GMS News and Prophecy. And I'm trying to make this real quick. This was just an article that I had got that I got. It was it caught my eye through the spirit about these animals that have been coming out a lot closer to where human population is a lot recently, whether it's here in Atlanta or New York or LA or any other city really around the world. Which the scriptures do talk about the animals were going to make themselves known and show themselves amongst the people. But first, what I have here is an article from 11alive.com. It says, coyotes become a problem in some metro Atlanta neighborhoods. It says September to May is a busy time of year because litters from spring are old enough to hunt. This is from September 8th, 2020, year of prophecy. It says coyotes are causing problems in metro Atlanta neighborhoods right now, with some even attacking pets. High-pitched squealing and howling. You definitely know when you hear them, said Jamie Barden, who shared videos and pictures of coyotes in his backyard. Coyote trapper Chip Elliott, who owns Atlanta Wildlife Relocators, says these animals will eat just about anything. It says insects, vegetables, live animals, dead animals, berries. If it's digestible, they'll eat it, Elliott said. In September to May is his busiest time of year because litters from spring are old enough to hunt. So there's more sightings of them and you start losing more pets right now, said Elliott. Yvonne Wade says it happened to her neighbor in Buckhead. I heard her calling out one day and it was because she had her cat killed by a coyote and she found it, said Wade. It says Elliott says they can't use cages to trap them because the coyotes are too smart. So they dig a hole and bury a chain connected to a foothold trap. So basically people are having a lot of trouble with these coyotes that have been entering these cities. And it's a lot more now, And like I said, like I mentioned, this reminded me of what happened earlier this year with the lockdowns. This is from CNN.com. This is from back in May. It says, with cities on lockdown, animals are finding more room to roam. It says the coronavirus pandemic has left empty spaces everywhere. People are staying at home and avoiding crowds to slow the spread of the virus. The void is being filled in many places by wildlife. With less human traffic, emboldened animals are exploring areas where we are not always used to seeing them, or maybe they just have more room than usual. Okay? And on top of all of that, they're doing a lot of construction in these different cities, and they're tearing down different, fields and trees where a lot of, deer and different animals are used to traveling and roaming. I mean, where I live at, there's not too many sightings of deer, but I've noticed that within the past few months, there have been a lot of deer, a lot of coyote in these areas. And whether or not it's the lockdowns or I'm thinking a lot more closer to construction, nevertheless, we're seeing a lot more of these animals appear in different residential neighborhoods and areas. I believe even there was a report maybe about a week or two ago of bears. It was two bears, I believe black bears, somewhere in the Midwest, were casually strolling through different neighborhoods, and it's been happening, but it's been happening a lot more frequently. Now, also what I have here from the other day, right? This is a picture of a fox. I was out working, and I was in a parking lot and I noticed. Now this is also near a residential area, and I noticed this fox was out, and what he was doing, he was eating. He was finding things to eat, and not behind these trees are different houses. People have children and pets and things like that. So like the first article I brought out, these animals are prone to doing that, attacking your kids, but that's because of the state of the world right now. Okay. So if you're seeing foxes, if you're seeing coyotes, you're probably seeing deer. And if you're seeing those prey and predators, then you're also probably going to see a lot more different types of animals, whether it be cougars or pumas, whichever one you prefer. What else? I know down here in the south we have lynx, okay, or bobcats, and they're probably going to come out, in your neighborhoods, whether it's in the daytime or the nighttime. So you just want to be vigilant. But the prophecies, they speak about events like this. Okay. So what I have here is 2nd Esdras, the 5th chapter, starting at the 8th verse. It says, "There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often sent out again." And there's lots of fires that's going on in California, in the Midwest areas, mainly the West Coast. I believe it's I forget what particular place it is right now. It escapes me, but they're waking up to basically their whole skies being blood red. Now whether that's from the wildfires or that's a phenomenon through the spirit, that's what's happening. Confusion in many places. Fires. It says, "And the wild beasts shall change their places." Okay, and that's the main point here. Wild beasts are changing their places to where they usually avoid human civilization, but now they're coming out, okay, to find food or whatever. Says, "And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters," and that's these wild kids out here, rioting and looting, and as Yahweh Shai said, being disobedient to parents, and a generation that curses their mother and father. All right. It says, "And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and our friends shall destroy one another." And we see that a lot. Okay, the scriptures talk about the love of many shall wax cold. It says, then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into a secret chamber." But now the truth is being declared, of course. "And shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon earth." And we're at that time now. But there's definitely an increase of wild beasts changing their places. Okay? So I just wanted to bring this information out. I just saw it, and it made me think of these particular scriptures. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot more different types of animals show themselves. A lot more animals are washing up on the shore. Birds are falling from the sky. So what? Matter of fact, let me get that scripture. All right, let me see, because the Most High talks about the fishes. All right, let's see if I can find it. Let me see here. All right, let's see. This is Hosea 4:3. "Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field." Right, we're seeing cows and different animals and cattle pop up dead, and with the fowls of heaven, birds falling from the sky. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. All right. So there's definitely things in the scriptures that talk about these strange events. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find the other one. Let's see what that says. All right. Mention the fishes. Right. Zephaniah. All right. Zephaniah 1 and 2. I will utterly consume all things from off the land, saith the Lord. And that's going to ultimately happen in the destruction of America. I will consume man and beast. I will consume the fowls of the heaven and the fishes of the sea and the stumbling blocks with the wicked. And I will cut off man from off the land, saith the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. So there's, just a few scriptures that came to mind. Things are changing quickly. Prophecies coming to pass. I saw this Fox the other day, and then I saw this article, so I said, well, I'll speak on it in the spirit if it hits me. So, with that, I hope this was edifying through the spirit. I want to give our praises, our glory, and our honors unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.